then I remember Molly looked at me and said, pure disgust. You're so weak. You're so weak, Mum.
How do you enter a relationship with George K?
George turned up as absolutely drop-dead gorgeous. And he's this big fella. And he came and sat with me and my mum, and we had a picture taken together. I said, I've not seen you for years, where have you been? He said, oh, I've been on my holidays. He meant he just got out of jail. I kind of knew what I was getting myself into.
You could predict it.
I knew it. I did know it, and I think I've lied so long, like going, they do groom you. It is like being groomed. That's the only way I can explain it. And then you start seeing the real side of him. The first time he beat me up, I sat on Auntie Costa's knee from Blue, doing the big reunion. And he skull dragged me down the hotel room and then made me sleep in the bath. Oh, it was terrifying. And I had to get up and go and sing Whole again on camera for the big reunion. I remember crying. The scenes there, you got to Google it. I remember crying around the piano.
And that's what you were crying?
I was crying over the fact I was terrified, and I made it out like, oh, it's such an emotional time for us all to be together, because I just like, I think you're so ashamed and so embarrassed about what's really going on that you put on such a fake persona. George would spit at my face, which is so degrading, and he could get rough in different ways as well. And then I remember Molly looked at me and said, pure disgust. You're so weak. You're so weak, Mum. I'm doing exactly what my mum did. And that was like an epiphany. And I'll never forget, Paul, this one time, I was supposed to be going into Big Brother. And I signed the contract, and I think it was only for a couple of grand or something, but that was the council tax. And he said, who's looking after the kids? And I went, well, they're your kids, George. He went, leave those kids and watch what happens. Leave those kids with me and watch what happens. And he was terrible to my son. He was terrible to Max. I found out things afterwards that I didn't even know that my son told me when we sat in the bed.